Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. This is your daily tarot reading for Monday the 6th of November. It's really nice to be with you today. Thanks for joining me, and I want to say thanks to Louise because I ordered a deck of cards on her Etsy store and she sent me the Tarot of the Old Path as a present, as a gift. So thank you so much, Louise. That's really kind of you. So let's use these cards. I've never used them before, so I just felt prompted to knock on them. Sometimes that clears out previous energies. I'm not big on, when you get a new deck or a used deck that you have to do certain rituals and you have to put them in candlelight and under crystals during a full moon and then soak them in, I don't know, whatever. I just knock on them to get clear of the energy, and for me, that's all I need to do. If you're someone who enjoys the rituals and you like to meditate on your cards and, get to know them a little bit, we're all different, so whatever works for you. I just listen to my guidance, and if it says knock on them 3 times, then I knock. So let's have a look at what's coming up here on Monday the 6th for you and what energy you'll be working with. So this is really very different to any other deck I've used. It's much more white than any other deck I've used. Okay, so we've got 2 court cards and then we have a minor arcana card. So first of all, we have the King of Pentacles, then we have the Knight of Swords, looking very angry there, and then we have the 3 of Rods. And what's going on there? We've got someone sitting in a tree, and then we've got someone whose sleeves are on fire. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute and try and decipher it. Okay, first of all, the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles who's graduated into the Knight of Pentacles and then who's become the King of Pentacles. The King and Queen of Pentacles are the masters and the rulers of the suit of Pentacles, and the suit of Pentacles has to do with money, beauty, especially in a physical sense, nature, health, the way things look in your home, abundance, prosperity, strength, security, structure, longevity. So the King of Pentacles is overseeing your life a little bit here today. So it's really important that you focus on practical matters, that you focus on things in the physical world that you can change, because you can master them and you can shape them towards the way you would like them to be. The King of Pentacles has power over his domain. Everything in his realm, he is the king of. He's got control over everything. So you really have control over your physical, financial circumstances today, and even your personal health. You have certain control over that. So if there's been a long-term chronic pain condition and you've tried 20 different things to try and sort it out, don't despair just yet. Try the 21st thing and see if that works today. Eventually you will find something that will alleviate the chronic pain, or if your focus is totally different, if you're looking at starting your own business today, this is a wonderful day to launch your own business because you're really building on solid foundation. It's like a slab of cement. It's really solid, solid, solid. And you have dominion over anything that goes on in your physical world. The next card is the Knight of Swords. He's angry because he doesn't know what he's doing. The Knight of Swords is usually on a horse with wings and he's flying off into situations that he really has no business barging into because he doesn't know what's going on. This one, on top of that, also brings a bad attitude to it, which is even worse. The regular Knight of Swords is just a fool who rushes into things without thinking. He just has a thought that comes in his head and he immediately blurts things out and rushes off into things and just goes for anything without checking whether it's actually useful or detrimental. He just goes for things because he's completely reckless. He totally listens to his own impulses. He has no kind of self-control, and everything has to be urgent. In this deck, I guess they're trying to get a sense of movement here with these leaves flying around. So I suppose he's chopping away the leaves and thinking that's going to make a difference. The Knight of Swords is one step down from the King. He's trying to manage the suit of swords. Swords is about, it's the element of air. It's about ideas, communication, understanding, learning, making decisions, being clear-headed, being clear-minded. and really being able to go to someone. For instance, if you had the King of Swords here, that would be someone who you could go to for advice, who would always think clearly and be able to look at all the facts and look at things objectively and to give you really good advice. The Knight of Swords isn't like that. He gets a thought in his head and he immediately is compelled to act on it. This is like someone who doesn't meditate. The whole point of meditation is that it creates a distance between your ego, which is loud and noisy and is always just kind of stomping around in your brain telling you to do things urgently, immediately, and someone who does meditate. Because people who don't meditate, oops, sorry, I just dropped a pack of tarot cards. People who do meditate, they tend to create, because of the meditation, they tend to create a gap between what I'm thinking and where I'm taking action. If you don't meditate, there's no gap. So if you have the thought, you immediately take action. I think it, therefore I do it, which can get you into trouble, okay? If there's a gap there, I think it, I evaluate it first, and then if I think it's good, then I do it. So on this day, watch out a little bit. If you do meditate, make sure that you include that today, because yes, you do have the ability to make great things happen in your financial life, in your physical life, all of those things. The ideas are going to come in thick and fast, but the bad ideas are going to come along with the good ideas, because it's the Knight of Swords. It's not the King, it's everything. It's not qualified yet into good and bad. The sword hasn't come down saying this is useful info, this is negative info. So you'll be massively inspired, you'll have loads of ideas running around your head, but it's not particularly helpful because you're ruled by those and they will kind of force you to, it's almost like a compulsion. It's like, oh, this thought has just come into my head. It's almost like it just sneezed its way into my head and I have to now do something about it. So please do take a moment before you act, because that's the difference here. If you don't take a moment to act, you'll make decisions which are going to undermine the King and which are going to harm your finances or your health. And if you do have that gap between your thinking and actually taking action on the thoughts, on the inspiration, then you can support the King of Pentacles and you can build a new business, or you can try the new holistic remedy that's going to get rid of your chronic pain, that kind of stuff, okay? Just look at his face. Remember that angry face? You have a smiling, happy face because you are discerning. You're not like the Knight of Swords. You wait a little bit before you just rush off into something without checking anything. Finally, we've got the Three of Rods. Usually the Three of Rods is a guy with this red cape standing between three rods. It's a gate card, and he looks out to sea. He's looking to the future, and it's about travel, it's about movement, it's about new beginnings, it's about following your passions and your desires and your ideas, and it's about moving ahead with those. This deck is different though. It's a little odd. So, okay, so let me try and understand this. So we've got this young man. He is so passionate, I suppose, that his sleeves are on fire. I think it's just drawn in a way that makes it look like they're on fire. They're not really. I think that's the lining of his little coat. So someone who's very passionate, who wants to, he's creating a doorway. He wants to go through it. But these two sticks, I suppose, won't be as stable and they won't stand properly unless he has help from someone else who's going to put this stick there in between and really create a door for him so that he can walk through it and that he can walk into a new chapter in life. So usually this card is, you do it solo, you do it by yourself. But there's a reason I chose this deck today. There are no coincidences, there are no... It's never arbitrary, it always means something. So the fact that we've got two people here today means something for the day. So if you do have a passion for something that you want to pursue, you're in the realm of the Knight of Swords because you're being inspired and you're like, okay, I'm going to do this now. So if you're not able to have that gap between your thinking and the actions, then it's very important for you to reach out to someone to help you and support you and to run the idea by someone first. Ideally, the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles knows what he's doing. So if you know someone in your life who's very accomplished, successful, has an idea of what you're trying to achieve, whether it's in the health field or the beauty field or the financial field, if you get a very inspirational idea that's really going to take you forward, but you haven't vetted it as good or bad yet, and you're unable to because it's just too urgent, or you don't have the presence of mind to say, is this good or bad? I'll just go ahead with it. Ask for help, ask for support, get someone to evaluate your idea with you, someone experienced, get him to put the stick on your two little sticks, make your door and walk through it and take action. So it's a great day to kind of accomplish something in your working life in the real world that you really enjoy. That's one of your ideas, original, unique ideas that's really inspired, but you're going to need a little bit of help to get it grounded in a sense and to make it stable and solid and firm and in place. Everything about him is kind of here, neither here nor there. It's all over the place, okay? And this doesn't look particularly stable either. It's a little bit of a, you know, rubbishy, low-tech job that he's doing there. So we've got ideas, but they're somewhat muddled. So it's a good idea to reach out for help, to get clarity. And once you have the clarity, that's your green light. And he's wearing a green shirt. Perfect. I couldn't have made that up any better if I tried. So that's the green light then to move ahead and to take good practical action in your physical life, your health life, or in terms of the way things look and the way things are arranged and how comfortable you feel with the beauty of your existence. So we've got 2 court cards. The court cards always count as 1. So we've got 1, and 1 is 2, and 3 is 5, and 5 is freedom in numerology. So these ideas and your passions, even though it's not being handed to you on a silver platter because you have to do a little bit of work and kind of think about it and talk to other people, it's a wonderful day to really walk through a doorway, start something new in your life, especially when it comes to finances and career and health. That's really going to make you feel much freer in your life. So rather than working at a job you hate just so you can put food on the table, it's about, this is something I'm passionate about, I'm going to make this into a business, and I'm going to really succeed and thrive. That's a totally different attitude, and you're creating real abundance and wealth for yourself there. So I hope you have a wonderful start to the week. It looks like a really great start, very exciting, very productive. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the Readings tab to order your reading. In my readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. The astrology gives me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what your vocational aptitudes are, what your life purpose is, strengths and weaknesses. And I can also have a look at what's coming up for you in future in your love life, career, inspirations, ideas, opportunities that are coming up for you. So if you're interested in having a private reading with me, then please get in touch via the website. Click on the Readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.